30-23, again, your final. The Ravens, their 5th straight win on Monday Night Football. Lamar Jackson now 22 touchdowns and no interceptions on Monday nights in his career. The Ravens 8-2 following that slow 0-2 start. As for the Chargers, 30 points allowed, their most allowed in a game this season.
Okay, appreciate everybody being here, and especially you all came out from Baltimore. Thanks for coming out. Just a really well-earned victory against a really good football team. I'm really proud of our guys. We had talked, and kind of the message at one point was to be strong and courageous, and even came up to be strong in the Lord. That was actually the message, and I just think that you have ups and downs in a season, both teams, and you kind of live these things close to your heart, and these are just huge battles every week in this league. And going against a team that's this well coached by all their coaches and by my brother Jim, best coach in the National Football League, what he's done with that team and how hard they play and what they did. Hats off to them, because they're going to win a lot more football games this year, and they're going to be a major factor in the playoffs. So this is a big win for our guys. I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of the way they came out and responded. After the first 10 points, we're down 10-0, and our guys step up. I think they had 2 field goals until the last drive on defense, and our offense had 5 or 6 scoring drives right in a row there to make a difference. So that's what I appreciate about our guys. They really don't flinch. They keep fighting. They got locked in on some details, and they played really good winning football. So proud of them for that. Now we have a quick turnaround. We got to get back about 6:30 in the morning and get to work on a very good Eagles team. So what questions do you have?
John, what was kind of meeting your brother after the game? What was kind of said after the game?
I just told him, hey, you're a great coach and you have a great team, and I love you. And he said, I love you and congratulations. That was good, yeah.
John, 2-minute warning there in the second quarter. Looked like punt team was heading out there, and then the offense all of a sudden went out. What went into that decision for you, and how kind of difficult of a call was that?
Yeah, I mean, the downside is they give them the ball at the 16-yard line. That's the downside. And but the upside, or the thought, is that I really thought we could get it. I thought Mark could get it with the quarterback sneak, and I just thought he and Tyler and our interior offensive line. I mean, Pat McCarry just coming off the ball the way he did, and Daniel Falele coming off the ball the way they did. I thought we could get it, and they did, so hats off to them. It led to like a 90-some-yard drive and got us 7 points. That was a big turning point in the game.
Did anyone from offense try to talk you into going for it on that one?
No, we just kind of, it was the right thing to do.
John,
it's always a team decision.
John, toward the end of the game, you're on defense, you kind of gave the earmuffs thing, maybe telling the guys not to jump. I wonder if you sort of had to do that in the week leading up to this and just sort of block out the constant inquiries about the brother thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I see that's why you're so good, Sam. I mean, that's clever. Yeah, absolutely. It was kind of earmuffs in that sense, and I know it was for Jim too. I mean, because in the end, it's like, it's true. It's meaningful. It matters. It's just something that, it's just an incredible thing. I mean, it does mean a lot, and I'm so proud of him. It's an amazing thing to look back to where we are, from where we came, and all the different. We got different paths, We grew up in the same room, and kind of have always lived our life side by side. But that's not what the game's about. The game really is about the players. And the players are always going to win the game or lose the game or whatever. It's just and that's why strong and courageous is such a big deal, because it takes so much to play this game. You got to be strong and courageous to play football. You really do. And at this level, these guys sacrifice so much, and they go out there and they just throw everything on the line. And I have so much respect for players. Jim's the same way. We both try to treat our players with great respect, admiration, and love, and because that's how we feel about them.
John, you've seen Jim do this before. Can you describe how he's able to come to a team in a program and very quickly the players buy in and he turns it around? Sometimes people come in with a 2-3 year plan. How do you describe what he's been able to do?
Yeah, it's a great question. I'm glad you asked it. Just what I just said, because Jim is a believer in the players, and he understands it. You build teams around players' strengths, and you build teams around players that love football. and players that want to work hard and want to play hard, and they want to come up into the office, and they want to be part of a team and be a part of something bigger than themselves. And he just leans into that and loves into that every single day with his guys. And I do believe that's why they respond to him the way they do.
John, what's to say about the defense to respond the way they did after that first drive and to do it without Roquan tonight?
Yes, I think hats off big time to the defense. And, you know, Roe wasn't there. You know, he's kind of, some people would say the heart and soul. I think I got asked that question before the game, without the heart and soul of your defense. And he's the middle of the defense for sure. But I was very confident that these guys would step up. And you're talking about starts with Malik Harrison and also Christian Welch and also Chris Board. Those three guys shared the load. And Malik Harrison steps in as he's sitting right here and has a career game. Has 12 tackles. 12 tackles. And the thing I appreciate about Malik is he's really even-keeled guy, but he's a confident person. And they go down to the first drive, and we're trying to figure out what's going on and how we're going to play these different things, right? And talked it through. And he didn't flinch for 1 second. Just stepped up and stepped into those run plays and made a bunch of tackles. And couldn't be more proud of him. I think he, in a lot of ways, epitomizes the victory tonight.
John, when you look at the spectacular.
Complimentary of both his team and his brother, and it's easy to say nice things when you are undefeated in that head-to-head. A third matchup in this historical rarity has not happened before. We saw it most recently in the Super Bowl before Jim headed to the college ranks back in the NFL, but little has changed as the older brother still reigns supreme in this relationship.